Live from the westernunion.com VIP Lounge.
Hey, it's Gabby Diaz in the westernunion.com VIP Lounge. Now, you know we got Jay Sean in the house. Are y'all ready? Yeah. This is definitely going to be a good one. Give it up for Jay Sean.
Pass me a drink to the left, yeah. Said her name was Delilah, and I'm like, you should come my way. Yeah. I already surrender. Damn girl, that body's fire.
What's up? How you guys doing? Good. You're not quiet. A lot of the time when I come in, they're all quiet.
They
like
get a little nervous sometimes. It happens like that. You're kind of a big deal, dude.
Oh. Well, no, I'm glad you guys are hyped, and I'm glad you guys are here, man.
How's it going? How's life?
Life is good. Life is actually very good. Where should I start?
I mean, yeah, you have a good resume. Let's put it that way. You've been doing this for quite some time, and now you got the new single.
Yeah.
Love the new single.
Thank you so much. You guys heard it? Make My Love Go?
Sean Paul's on there.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, we'll definitely play that for them afterwards.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, obviously, I've been here so many times. This radio station's always shown me so much love. The San Francisco's always shown me so much love. So it's always nice to come back here. I think a lot of people, probably wondering, wait, where did you go for a couple years? Are we wondering this?
Yeah, it's funny. We're
wondering this.
Yeah, we had questions, and they were like, where have you been? Where's your new single? Where's your album? Is anything coming?
Well, the good thing is I can talk about it now, because I couldn't talk about it before because of legal reasons. Stuff that I don't really want to bore you guys with, but... I was, as you guys might know, I was signed to Cash Money before, right? You guys all knew that, Wayne and Nicki and Drake and all that good stuff. And I was there when the whole stuff was popping off, and it was an amazing time. And of course, had a lot of success with Down. Do you remember 2012?
Hit the Lights was my record.
There you
I
go.
loved that song.
So we had a lot of great songs together, and we did a lot of great stuff. And then it kind of got to a point where I was like, you know what? It's not in line with where I want to go musically and what I want to do and direction-wise, and the business weren't right, and I was like, you know what, I need to get out of this.
Was this before everything went down with Cash Money?
I was out. I got out before everyone, pretty much.
Wow, so you kind of felt it. You caught the vibe.
I had all of them calling me up going, yo, man, what's up, man? Who's your lawyer, man? How you do that? And I was like, listen, man, I had to get out, you know.
So you kind of led the way almost.
Yeah, I was very lucky to sort of for me, it was important to just leave things on good terms.
Totally.
I mean, I don't have any beef with them, and it was an amazing time, but I needed to put out records. I had fans literally being like, yo, man, where's your new stuff? And I was like, I can't talk about it right now. I might get sued. So, anyway, long story short, that was wonderful. It was behind me. Now I'm with Sony. So Sony's picked me up, and I got brand new music, and this stuff I'm super excited about because it's literally creative freedom. It's whatever I want to do.
That's good.
You know what I mean? And the label supports it. The label loves it.
It's kind of like a refresh button.
It
almost.
really is.
Yeah.
And I feel like that, and it's okay. Like, I'm all right with feeling like this is, a new beginning.
Right.
And I actually love that because the amount of new beginnings I've had in my career, you would not believe. I've been with 3 major labels and 2 independents.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've been going for 15 years.
You've been doing it
A lot
for
of people
a while.
don't know that. Yeah, 15 years in music. So, it just feels great to be back.
Well, I think we could all say we're happy that you're back, and I love the new single, Make My Love Go.
Thank you.
Now we got a couple questions from the audience. I knew this was gonna come from you, Tomas. Okay, he asked if you would ever do a collaboration with Fifth Harmony.
Ah, Fifth Harmony.
It's
funny. One of my buddies who I write a lot of my songs with, he's just got a cut on their album. So you never know. There might be a little link.
Hey, put that in the universe right there. This is kind of random from Alex. I love it though.
Are you tweeting away over here? This one tweeting. Wait, I'm at the Jay Sean thing, but you're not paying any attention.
Hashtag Jay Sean.
He's talking right now. I don't know what he's saying because I'm tweeting.
Alex asked, which leg do you put in your pants first when you're putting your clothes on?
Who asked this?
Alex, where are you, Alex?
Of course.
Is there any reason you just were curious?
Well, are you wondering if you're doing it wrong or something? There's no set way, bro. It's whatever you feel, you know what I mean? I don't know. Jeez.
You're like, now it's something you're going to think about every time you put
leg, I don't know. Why would you do this to my brain? I'm going to think about this all the time.
Hella funny. What's the one thing you must have in your dressing room?
Water. I drink about 1.5 gallons of water a day. So water, Sugar-free Red Bull, just because I travel so much and
need some type
a lot of people are like,
energy.
you shouldn't do that, it's bad for you. I'm like, I know, but you got to pick your sins, you know what I mean? Like, I travel so much and we don't sleep much, so sometimes I have that.
What's a sin that you do like every now and then to treat yourself?
I like a drink, you know what I mean? So if I go
Alcoholic
out,
beverage every now and
you know
then.
what I mean? Like I find it so hard to go to a club and like not drink. Like I just can't. It's just, especially if it's like a and I'm like, it's not even like you can dance with a get, like, you know what I mean?
It's
like
peer pressure for me. My friends give me so much crap for it. Like,
Oh
you're
my
not
God.
going to drink? Really? You're boring when you don't drink. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang,
I
like, come
know.
on.
I hate that stuff too. It's like when I don't drink, I think people who drink are the most annoying people ever.
Right? That
I'm
happens
like, you
all
are
the
so
time.
Stupid. Oh, now you want to go and get food afterwards? Like, why? Why are you wasting my time? Because if then I'm the driver, and then it's like, all right, yo.
Now I
like,
got to spend an extra hour
Right.
with you when I'm
I
just
know.
trying to go
Yeah.
home.
So yeah, I like to turn up once, now and then.
That's funny that you say that, because a coworker and I were talking about like not drinking anymore, and he's like, man, I have this one homie that just every time gets messed up, and he gets like drawn on his face, and he even has like a whole like method to get the drawing off, like with
That's
permanent marker. Like he wake up and it's gone. It's like,
messy.
wait,
That's wrong.
you already have like what?
No, he needs to get a grip. That's crazy. When you prepare for that,
That's pretty. You're
pretty bad.
Your life's in
Yeah.
shambles.
So I'm not that bad. I like it. Like I said, that's it. That's pretty much it.
So I thought this was kind of cool. You're regarded as a legend in the Punjabi music industry. Not only did you change the Punjabi music industry, you also made it big in the U.S. Do you see yourself going back to that at all?
For people who are wondering what that is, I guess the best way to explain it would be, like how you have a lot of Latin artists and they might start off and, they might be doing just completely speaking or singing in Spanish dialect, but
Right.
not really in English. And then they cross over.
Right.
Enrique's, J-Lo's, all of these guys.
Yeah, a lot of
Pitbull's.
people.
Right. So they start from a scene, and that group of people make them a name, and then it kind of spreads from there. So with me, I made my name 15 years ago in this scene. It was a Punjabi music. Punjabi is an area in India, Punjab, and they have their own scene, which is crazy. It's all around the world.
Right.
And one of their big stars, I did a song with him. It was my first ever song. It was a collaboration. I was unsigned. I was studying at the time.
Right.
I just did this song. I didn't know what was going to happen. The song blew up.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden, everyone was like, who's the guy who's singing in English? We ain't never heard of him.
Right.
And then before I knew it, I had record labels approaching me going like, yo, you've already got fans. I don't know if you know this. I was like, I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, you weren't sure.
I wasn't sure. And that was the only song I'd done. So I was like, damn. So then like I had labels, coming up to like, do you want a deal? And I was like, okay, like this just got real.
Right. It got serious.
So for them, the Indians have known me for, like I said, right from the beginning, 15 years, and they've always been there. And I always make the joke, no matter where I am, I could be in Hong Kong, I could be in Australia. If there's only 15 people who live in Hong Kong, they're at my show.
Right.
They're just loyal, you know what I mean? So I got to give a lot of respect to that.
Would you ever do anything back in that, or?
I have. I do. I like doing collaborations just because I feel like, because I tour so much and I tour the world,
Right.
there's so much out there that we don't know. There's so many artists that, for example, you guys wouldn't even know, but they might sell out the Staples Center, sell out Madison Square Garden. You're like, who the hell is this guy? But he's
Yeah.
a legend in his scene. And in that one town, they've got 20,000 people who are like a Korean artist, 20,000 Koreans packing out Madison Square Garden. And to them, he's a superstar. But to
Right.
everybody else, everyone's like, who the hell is this guy?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, it's interesting. That world is like that. So
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
That's cool. Taking it back a little, you mentioned to me earlier you DJ too.
I do DJ. Yeah, I've been DJing for a minute. Like a lot of people don't know a lot of the stuff that I did. When I came here to America, I had to be very careful as to how people perceived me. And this is really important for my career, because I had a big history before I came here. 7 years before I came to America,
Right.
I had been touring the world. I
Wow.
had been doing shows. I had been selling albums. I already was a known name,
Yeah.
but to America, I was brand new.
Right.
So I was like, I don't want to confuse anyone here. The first song they heard was Down. That's what they knew me for.
Yep.
Okay, he's a pop artist. He had the biggest song in the country.
Yeah.
He's a pop artist. If I then went, actually, I started off in hip hop and I used to MC.
Yeah, you were
And I used to
rapping.
DJ, they'd be like, what? okay.
I was telling him, I'm
So-
like, you're the original Drake. You rapped first
I
and then sing.
Just for the record, I did not say that.
That was
because
me.
I
said
don't
it.
want that on Instagram or blogs.
I was telling,
Jay Sean
I
says
told
he's the
him
original
that.
Drake.
I
No.
was like, no. I was like, dang, so you really, like, you've been doing this.
I used to do a lot of mixtapes since the age of 15. You know, I used to DJ and we used to buy records, and back when we used to have vinyl, so I used to buy records and we used to buy the instrumental versions, and I used to spit over the instrumentals, and then we used to mix them up, mash them up, and then I'd like do my own stuff. I'd sing on the hooks and write my rhymes and spit my rhymes in the verses. So it was literally mixtapes I was doing, and the mixtapes is what got me heard. The mixtapes is what got me like my first feature, and then got me known. So it's like I had a fan base.
I want to hear this stuff so bad. I'm like,
I found a one that I had done, and I was like, this is so
is this
crazy.
stuff like out? Like, can we go?
No, it's nowhere on the
No.
internet, because it was like literally, it sounds so crazy. This is on CDs. We used to,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? It was
I
no
feel you.
digital stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
You should put that out there just to, you know.
Well, what I am doing now is I am showing people the DJ side of me, because
Totally.
I think it's like, why hide it? I got a
Yeah.
skill that other artists might not have.
Totally.
And it's not just like press play and somebody else did the whole mix thing for you. Nah, I'm spinning live. I'm mixing
Yeah,
live.
I'm mixing records.
And it's like, if that's a skill I got, I don't want to like
Why
shy
hide
away
it?
from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's people like singers can sing, they can act, they can dance, they can do. I don't dance. I got 2 left feet. I don't dance.
At least you could admit
I
it.
get a little, 1-2 in a club, and that's it. But
Right.
like, I'm not busting out moves like Chris Brown, because the way
Totally.
I looked at it is, if I can't do it as well as Chris, I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try. You know why?
No
because,
point.
There's no point, because you got to be the best
Right.
at what you're doing.
Totally.
So for me, I'm always like, all right, know what you're best at. Stick to it. Perfect it. Be amazing at it. So if someone comes for you, they better be just as good as you, if not better, to take your
Totally.
spot.
Exactly.
So I never wanted to put anything out there that wasn't really dope.
Right.
But now I'm like, you know what? Now, man, I love DJing. I love going out there. And so now when I do shows, I don't just perform my own stuff. Now I'm just
You're
cutting up on the,
DJing.
yeah, man. So it's fun. It's a nice little
That
show.
sounds fun.
Yeah.
And you got a couple shows, well, DJing wise, coming up too, right?
I got one tomorrow night at Temple.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I'm playing Hyde in Vegas on Saturday at
That would be
Bellagio.
cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be nice,
Fun
man.
stuff. So aside from the single, are you working on an album right now?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, the word album to me, I'm going to be real with you, is dated. I don't
EP or something like
even
that?
I just don't believe in an album anymore. Real talk, I don't. Because even fans get tired of an album after 2 days.
Yeah. I can,
They'll
I
hear
get
an album,
that.
they'll be like, all right, what's next? And you're like, I took 4 years making it, bro. Like,
What's your problem? Why are you doing me
what's
like
next?
that? Yeah.
So I see this and I hear this. Even fans now, they talk to me and they'll be like, yo, man, I love Make My Love Go, man. What's the next single? I'm like, it's not even, it just came out, bro. Like,
Literally.
just now.
Yeah.
But I get it, because the way that we consume music is different now. We're on Spotify all the time. Let's be real. We listen to a song when we want. What we want, when we want.
Right.
Once we're done with it, on to the next.
Was it hard
So-
for you to kind of like adjust to this digital world a little bit, like with social media and all of that?
Yes and no. Yes, because remember, I started 15 years ago. 15 years ago, there was
Right.
no piracy. 15 years ago, I could sell millions and millions of albums, millions of singles, because that was the only option
Totally.
people had.
Yeah.
They had to buy your stuff.
Exactly.
Am I going to go and sound like a dinosaur and be like, hey guys, you got to buy my song for my... People are going to be like, yeah, all right, bro. Like, I already got it, like, illegally, but I'm not going to tell you that. So I was like, I know you got my song illegally, bro. It's cool. But you
Right.
know what? At least you're going out there and you're listening to my music.
Yeah, totally.
Because we have more choice than ever before. Now it's not just us signed artists.
Yeah.
People are listening to SoundCloud artists. They're listening to people up on YouTube. They're listening to people who are doing stuff in their room because they want to listen to that. Because
Yeah.
they want to listen to what they want to listen to. They don't want to be told, here's who you have to listen to.
Exactly.
So you got to move with it. You got to move with the time. So for me, do I have another album coming out? Maybe, but I don't know what it's called. I'm sure, of course, there's going to be a body of work released.
Totally.
But I'm not looking at it like, I'm missing number 7 on my album. I'm missing number 9. It's not about that no more. It's
Right.
about giving them stuff and getting stuff. Look, Drake is the king of that. You can't touch the guy.
No.
You cannot touch Drake.
He is so untouchable.
Got a monopoly on music.
I argue with people so much about him because they're like, nah, he's a simp. He's he just makes music for women. And I'm like, not really.
Definitely
you can't
not.
knock the guy. Like, he's kind of killing it right now. And he's got his hands in so many different pots aside from music too. Like, he's got the liquor now, he's got his OVO festival. Like,
right.
So it's just a lot.
What I learned from him was that, because I was there when he got signed. I was there at his first album listening party. You know what I mean? I saw it all happen. But what I learned from him, and I look up to Drake now, real talk.
Right.
Because he might be I might have been doing it for longer than someone like Drake, but he figured out the formula. He was like, listen, I'm not going to be told what to do and what to put out when. Real talk, he dropped a song right now. Everyone in here is going to find out on Instagram or on Twitter, and they're going to, while they're listening to me, they're going to be trying to search a song. Because that's how badly everybody needs to hear the next Drake joint. Even though he keeps hitting us with stuff. And the radio stations, they're not going to wait until a radio promoter comes in and goes, hey, here's the new Drake. They better be up on the internet and downloading it straight away, because the other radio station's playing it.
Yep. You gotta be on that lane too.
So he figured it out. So it's like props to him. Not everybody can do that.
No.
But the one thing I learned was, all right, content. That's what people want.
Totally. They want to get to know you directly,
Give them stuff, man.
I get you. Well, thank you so much for coming through.
Of course.
Good luck with everything. Can't wait to hear more music from you. I'm not going to say album or anything like that.
Yeah, man. No, I'm excited. It's some really, really dope stuff, guys. I'm really excited for it.
Nice. Give it up one more time for Jay Sean.
Thank you.